The album is called and came out on Candlelight Records in 2010. They are a four-piece from Los Angeles, and they are an industrial thrash groove metal band. The album was produced by Reese Folber, who's worked with such bands as like Frontline Assembly and Paradise Lost. Only half of the original lineup is back for this record, but the most important reunion is the reunion between Dino Cazares and Burton C. Bell, who have not made a record together since 2001's Digimortal. They are entirely the power force behind this band. The last three records that they've made without Dino and Burton together have just been poop. I mean, straight up, just not good records. Archetype, Transgression. Digimortal falls into that category as well, even though Dino was there, because Roadrunner Records was totally just pushing them hard to make radio-friendly hits. After Cars was released by Gary Newman, the cover song they did on the deluxe edition of Obsolete, Roadrunner Records was all over these guys to, you know, be their cash cow, to line their pocketbooks. So that album was just not good. They hated that record from what I've read. Didn't like touring that record, didn't like touring Archetype, didn't like Transgression either. They were just like, you know, there. They were just going through the motions. We have Burton C. Bell, we have Dino Cazares, and we have Byron Stroud, and who are both from Strapping Young Lad. Gene Hoglan is just an entirely epic drummer. Just freaking amazing. I mean, every album I've heard this guy on, you're just completely floored. He entirely takes the lead of the band, and he's like the driving force behind the music, and it's like everyone has to keep up with him. And it's just awesome that he teamed up with Fear Factory, and, you know, helped rejuvenate Fear Factory. This is the first perfect record of 2010. This album is just complete war, and they've expanded their sound. There's a lot of piano on this record, which is something they've wanted to do for a while, but they've been held back by other members of the band, other management of the band, other record labels. They've also added a lot more synthesis, synthetic choirs going on. Just adding for an even fuller sound. Mad props for choosing Candlelight to put this record out on, because they are now a big fish in a small pond, and they get, you know, the attention they deserve for being such an incredible band. Similar to what Typo Negative did with the Dead Again record, they went to SPV Records, and they're also a large fish in a small pond, getting the attention they deserve. They were also on Roadrunner Records. That totally just, you know, I don't know. Fuck Roadrunner Records. But yeah, this is the first perfect record of 2010. I have nothing bad to say about this record. Everything about this record is just perfect. Easily going to make my top 20 of the year. I love this record. I'm sure you can find it just about anywhere. Peep it out. The band is called Fear Factory, and the album is called... Came out on Candlelight Records in 2010. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.
So she only nursed for about 10 minutes, and she needs to eat a little bit more, and we tried to wake her up.